Now, if you've been thinking of starting a lucrative snacks business, cassava chips business can be a business that is for you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with us how you can start your own cassava chips business, what you should be looking out for, and every other thing you need to know about this business. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode with me on this channel. So, why should you start this type of business? Yep, there are many reasons why you should start a cassava chips business currently in your location today. And you would also see these reasons. Now, out of all the reasons that I have been able to get during my findings on this business idea, I have been able to get 5 cogent reasons why this business is a lucrative business. The other day, I was speaking with a friend of mine. We somehow lost our contact. We spoke about 1 or 2 years ago, and when we were speaking, he was, telling me about this business he wants to go into, and he doesn't know how to go about it. So we decided to brainstorm. I did my findings, gave him back my response, and everything, because I'm into consulting part time. And later on, I spoke to him 3 weeks ago, and he was telling me that, oh boy, this business is doing well. Now, what are the steps to start your cassava chips business? The first step here is to get your business capital. We all know it is impossible to start a business like this without our capital. So we are going to be sourcing our capital. We might source them in different ways and different forms, but I usually advise when I'm doing consulting for people that if that business requires huge capital and you cannot start small, then maybe, just maybe, it is not the right business for you. So in this business, it is possible for you to start small. You can even start in your kitchen. You can even start in a small corner, a small place that is clean and hygienic enough. Yes, you can start there as long as you have your raw materials and you have your equipment properly cleaned and properly positioned. You can start in the place you are currently. Now, cassava is in different grades and there are different qualities when it comes to getting the right cassava for your product. You don't want to choose a product that has blemishes. You don't want to choose a product that immediately gets into oil, hot oil, it doesn't fry very well or it doesn't come out well. So for this reason, you will need to do a profound finding on how you're going to get the best cassava in your location. Yes, you can probably Google the best cassava farmers in your location and visit each of these farms to see how their cassava products are like. When you visit each of these farms to see how their cassava products are like, you can then have a deal with the farmer and you can then start buying your cassava product from the farmer. Packaging is very important also. It makes your product stand out strategically from other competitors. There are colors that can be used in your packaging that will draw customers' attention to your product. And there are also fonts, letters that can be used to attract customers to your product. This is where the counseling or guide on how to create the right packaging material for your cassava business comes into play. Here, you need to visit or find out people that are particular or specialized in branding, people that specialize in graphic designing to come out or to come up with the right packaging material for you. Determine your price. If your price is not properly set, you will be making losses. And if your price is too high, it will also deter customers from buying your product. So you need to find out the middle ground at which you are making your profit and at the same time you are attracting customers to buy your product. This is where proper sitting down and taking your time to look at the cost of materials, cost of production, and how you can maximize your profit. If you're starting early and you are just introducing this product to new consumers or new customers, I will not advise you to go beyond your price or the price recommendation. There are so many factors that determine the price of a product, and because there are so many things that are unknown, it is when we are done with buying our materials, buying our equipment, that we can now be able to get and calculate our price for our product. Remember also, this product is a packaging business, so it simply means that it is going to involve bulk purchases and consumer purchases, or final consumer purchases, which also means that our prices will vary. So we need to get our price right. It is impossible to create a new product like this without having proper distribution channels. You need these channels to spread your product across the country. You need this channel to also introduce your product to their buyers. So it is very, very vital for you to create distribution channels that will embrace your product and introduce it to the market. I usually advise this technique if manufacturers or business owners are not willing to spend much on advertisement at the beginning of their business. Now, if you want to introduce distribution channels, you need to consider this. You need to consider how many distribution channels you'll be using. You also need to consider price that you will be using to introduce your product to these distribution channels, because when you're starting, it is absurd to say you want to make profit instantly. You would need to reduce your profit margin so that you would embrace distributors, and distributors will now introduce your product to their buyers. Now, if you've been with me to this last slide, kindly subscribe to the channel if you're a new member, and kindly like this video if you're a new or you're an old member. Remember, I am not asking for anything from you, only that you subscribe and you like this video, so as this video can be recommended to other viewers that are interested in this kind of content. Now let's go to the final point, which is us using digital marketing to promote our product. It is very vital for you to know that despite the fact that people, move from one place to another, they always move with their phones. The best form of advertisement nowadays is for us to advertise online, because now many individuals spend majority of their time on social media. I remember a particular research that says that people spend at least 4 to 6 hours every day online. Imagine you're advertising your product to individuals for at least 6 hours a day out of 2 weeks or 3 weeks. This will go a long way in bringing new customers to your product. Now, let's now move to the final question that I know many of us guys and many of us the ladies might have as regards this business. How do I get funding for this business if I don't want to start small? There are different ways you can get funding for this business. You can either save up your funds. This could take 2 years, this could take 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, but you save up your funds, and when you're financially ready, you start. Second way is to approach family and friends that you know will be interested in investing in the business. Remember, if you're bringing family and friends over, you need to also show them that you have something, you're willing to start the business. You just need them to invest their money. The third way you can do this is to get angel investors. Before you can get angel investors to invest in this business, you need to get a business plan. Most of the time, I never advise people that want to go into business to write their business plans by themselves. This is because there will be lapses in the business plan. So I usually advise people to go get professionals to write their business plan for you. When you get a professional to write your business plan, the business plan becomes enriched with so many information that the investor needs to know, and it makes the investor sure that when I invest into this business will not fail. Now, thank you all if you have gotten to this part of the video with me. I really appreciate you guys. If you have any question, drop them in the comment section, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you. Bye.